Welcome to a Monday Marketplace at Country Needleworks in Jenison, Michigan. I'm Pam.
And I'm Sue.
And today we have brought to you some yarn from Emma's. And we talk about her a lot, but we're just going to review the backstory.
Sure.
Emma was a 15-year-old homeschooled daughter, and she was kind of like maybe having a couple issues with fractions and percentages and things like that. And so her mother, being the owner of a Four Pearls yarn store in Florida,
Laura Dobraz. Okay.
Said, you know what? Let's maybe just play with some dyeing, because we know that there's a little bit of this color and a little bit of that color.
There's a lot of bath in it.
And we have to figure out what those percentages are for the next time.
That's a cool idea.
Right? It's really brilliant.
Smart, Laura.
So that's how Emma's yarn came to be.
How she started dyeing yarn.
Exactly.
Emma, 15-year-old Emma at that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she enjoyed it, so then they decided to make it a business.
Cool.
Which has been great for us.
It has been. We have had Emma's yarn here at Country Needleworks 2-3 years. Yeah. And she has a lot of neat, we think the yarn is beautiful. It matches, the colors go together, which is so fun to put things together. But she also has some clever monthly promotions and different things that she has going on.
She's learned her lessons well.
Yes. And it's been great for us, for all of us. Yes. So we want to talk about Emma's yarn. I'm going to call it the Emma Extravaganza today. Emma's Yarn Extravaganza, because I like that. So we picked out a couple of different yarns that we really like and different yarn ideas that Emma has. So should we start with the yarn of the month?
That's a great idea. So every month here at Country Needleworks, we will purchase her color of the month, and we get it in the DK, and we get it in the fingering, and we also get it in the minis.
Okay.
And so I am a sock maker.
You're the sock queen, Pam, come on.
And so what's really great is you could have a different pair of socks for every month.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Out of that. Or you could just buy a mini every month and just add it to either your socks, heels, and toes. Or I know people that will just get a mini, and if they're making a scrappy blanket, they will add that to it, whether it be a few lines of crochet in their blanket or whether it be a mitered square. They will add this to the color.
Yeah, and the colors are always go along with the month. So this is May. It's just a beautiful, springy, lovely with the greens and the purples. It's absolutely. And what did you say this reminded you of, Grandma Pam?
Well, Barb and I both thought it was just kind of colors of the Monster Inc. movie.
I love that. Yeah. Scully and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is perfect. So this is beautiful. And, we talked a little bit about how, before we were planning this, how you have these beautiful yarns, and we do have some lovely customers, and every month they come in and they buy the color of the month, and they have this one skein. So you can make socks, like Pam often does, make socks. Or some other ideas is there are several designers that will come up with a pattern for a shawl, a beautiful shawl using just one skein. Right. And so I personally am a big fan of Joji Locatelli. I think her patterns are beautifully written, and they're just beautiful, and they're a lot of fun. So I printed off just 4 of her patterns that are one skein wonders, if you will. So they're perfect for these Emma's color of the month, or if you just have a particular favorite Emma's or some of the new things she comes out with. So we've got those all out here in the store just for ideas.
And also Ravelry, if you search by the yards and do a shawl, you can get a lot more options.
True.
These are truly some of our favorites, and they're just lovely.
Yep. And she just recently came out with this really fun one that we've got called Lucky Charms.
What is also another great feature of Emma's yarn is that because of the way she dyes, Lucky Charms, as you can see, has all the colors of that little magical bowl of cereal.
It does.
But
they're always after me, Lucky Charms. Yep.
But it matches up so well with everything else that she has done.
So it would be a beautiful shawl. It would be really fun socks. But a single skein shawl, but also you could do a shawl that uses 5 colors, and there it is.
It is.
That is fantastic. That has been very well received, and we all love it here at Country Needleworks. What else do we have here, Pam?
Well, this is a new colorway for her. It's called Ghost Stories. And we have it here just displayed in the mohair and the slub.
Yeah, love the slub.
Oh, we love the slub. And that is exactly the yarns that were used for
the Noelani.
The Noelani shawl.
And this is a shawl we've had here in the store for quite a while. We've actually done a Monday marketplace about it.
Yep.
How cute it is. Has raglan, easy pattern to do. It's just a great pattern. But I thought this is just so great to show this. So we have it in the Ghost Stories, which is this beautiful, beautiful shades with the gold and the gray. Looks
almost neutral.
Yes, so nice with black. Come on.
Yep.
But this is our local yarn store yarn called, what is it called?
Local Yarn Store Day.
Love my local yarn store.
Go.
I knew there was a little bit more to it than that. Look how beautiful this would be in the Noelani as well.
And that's what she just put out together for this local
yarn store day. Yeah. So those two are just beautiful. We wanted to show those off. It's interesting how when she dyes the same colors, how it takes on the mohair and how the dye goes on the slubby. We also have both of those in the sock yarn as well.
Yes.
And the DK. So those are just beautiful. So we obviously really
we
love Emma.
So much so that we even put our own little piles together of our favorite colors.
Pam, tell us about your favorite Emma's colors, or what you're always drawn to.
Well, I'm drawn to these just because these are colors that I wear, and I wear them well.
They do look nice on our Pam.
And so those are just beautiful colors.
They are gorgeous.
But whenever I'm making a pair of socks and I need just something that is a neutral, I love these as well.
What are those two colors?
This is called Wish You Were Beer and Teddy. So
I like the names of both. She has fun, whimsical names, doesn't she?
Yeah. But if I buy a full skein of these, I can use that for contrast heels and toes for many pairs of socks. And they're neutrals.
They're beautiful.
So they go with, really, even that is pretty.
It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
These are my two favorite neutrals.
I love that. We talked a little bit about how she has her sock yarn, which is 400 yards, and she has her smalls, or her minis, which are 81 yards. But what's unique about Emma's is she also has the halves, which are 200 yards, which are great for a lot of shawls.
Yes, if you just need less amounts, but lots of color. And also, because it is a 400-yard skein, some of these one skein patterns maybe call for 430 yards.
Right.
You just can purchase a little small that matches.
That's great, rather than having to buy two full skeins.
Yeah. Yes.
We love that about Emma's.
And what are your favorite colors?
Well, I have a lot of favorites. So I really love, this is a newer color of hers called Jiminy Crickets. Just like the name, but I love this kind of greenish background. Bare Necessities is one of my very favorites because of this cool background also that she has, and also it reminds me of the song in the Disney show. I love that. And finally, this one is just different, but it's beautiful. It's called 10 Questions. Yeah. And I am definitely an autumn person. I think this is gorgeous. So those are mine. Yours go together so well. Mine are all over the place, which doesn't surprise us at all, but they're just beautiful.
But I also know there's skeins that will match every single one
every
of
one of
those.
You're right.
Yes.
And it is fun to mix and match hers and find things that go together. We love to help customers do that or see what they come up with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here we've got just a little bit, her new stuff. We carry just about the full line in our minis for sure, and we're always reordering everything new for the full skeins. So there's a lot of options for you to choose from. We would love it if you would come to the store. And if you have any other questions about Emma's, you can call us at 616-457-9410 or email us at sales@countryneedleworks.net. We would love to help you choose out some Emma's yarn.
Come pick out your favorites. We'll be interested to know what you like too.